begun the takeoff. They're looking to finish off this push, and the man that stopped them before was Rhyme. He had a nice wall. This time, no wall to play with. He's got up top revealed and sprayed down. A big loss for Giants, a great recovery for Cloud. One more coming around the corner. Now it's support, and they'll win that fight, and another footballist. Yeah, and the big problem being you've got that orb down on the site now. There goes the Viper's Pit as well, so even more to fight back through. Now, they've got the spike, but 20 seconds left. Committing to a plant here seems to be the only move, and they've lost another spike carrier. A second player attempting to bring it to site. Here's your third, and he meets the same fate. Cloud locking it down.
But now the Reckoning's going to be used on that cross. They are spamming these ultimates just to try and get themselves into an afterplant position, and instead, again, it's going to be denied. I feel like they're going to have to start holding on to this cove. They are being slaughtered.
Basic. It's just Vitinho goes, gets a kill, dashes out, and now they're in trouble again.
Yeah, lockdown with no counter. They used it in the last round, almost an immediate kill. We're going to see the high tide out afterwards to at least give them that little bit of space, but Giants are more than happy to play the retake. Viper's Pit thrown in. This is now a heavy, heavy investment from Footballist and a must-win round.
That's half his HP. I mean, out of Captain, half what he had left, I should say. Great shock dart that was thrown through from Cloud. He's always been a menace when it comes to that, and even more so now with the drone going through. It spotted one, but it was Jet. Not going to cause too many problems. Viper, out of Captain, spotted. He's running away. They know now that there's no Viper inside the pit. Seconds before it falls, and they've caught him. Hoodie was waiting on the other side, allowing him to run back for the post-plan setup right into him.
Available. Now there's a decent ult online. You're going to see that Reckoning thrown through. They've got the cove to get themselves into an afterplant. That's been one of the major issues so far for the side of FUT, is getting into an afterplant. So maybe once that post-plant begins, there'll be a possibility. qRaxs has been spotted up close, but he's going to win the duels initially. But the trades are coming back. And now nukkye, who's been on fire so far, tries to take them both. But it is mojj with an operator. Anybody to take that initial fire, and you can bet he's not going to budge.
Oh, but he is going to miss. And a Captain gets to stay alive a little bit longer. This could be huge, having their Viper still to push up to the back side. As they make their way in, his utility can survive late into the round. I think, where is his orb?
Oh no, not again.
Might not even matter. Another Hunter's Fury, another connection. And that's a wide open angle. That's awkward. Hoodie's just gotten away with murder, and he's still alive up top. Traded out down below. He doesn't even need to die for it to happen. Oh, it's a disaster for Footballist. Everything falling apart. An attempt with a snake bite in. It's going to do damage, but he needs to get a shot off on him, and it ain't happening. 10 rounds at the half. Giants are dominating.
And even still, it looks like they're still trying to challenge into this one. Maybe just very confident in their ace I execute.
Yeah, it must be, and maybe it's better to commit to this than go all the way back and play that late round, but it doesn't seem to be the case. qRaxs cracking him up, but Hoodie, he's got a chance for the team. Everybody's low. He's up top, dropping, spraying away. mojj is gone, and it's down to the 1v1. Kiwi absolutely miles away.
And now just getting that plant through. We'll see if he's going to try and go above. No, the wall breaks, and that's a little bit unlucky on the timing. An extra ult as well to try and make sure you confirm it. Now Kiwi aggressive though. A bit of an offense. He's just going to jump down! Absolute lunatic! Trying to take the round into his own hands once again. mojj still left. Back. He's going to get himself one for free. A chance. And denying that extra space. More so, denying Rhyme. There's no wall available anymore, so it has to be that fullback coming up. How has nukkye got here? How has he got here without anybody realizing?
They stepped out of range of the alarm bot. It deactivated, and he just walked right past it. He was lurking around tube the whole round. That's a big mistake made by mojj. Understandably, the push was coming in, but you look away for a second, you allow a play like that to take place. Here it goes, lockdown in play. Trying to deter them, but they're planning anyways. That's awkward. Out of Captain had a chance, but he can still contain them on their way back. Trying to get damage in, as they're stuck in very predictable corners, predictable angles, but you might know where they are. Dealing with them's a different ball game altogether. Barely any HP remaining, and qRaxs has to clutch this out of the 1v2. He knows where they are, but again, he cannot deal with them. Giants walk out 13-5, and you'd be forgiven. Play. mojj has to get massive value. 3 players gone heaven. That could be a spanner in the works. Nade returned is pretty good. It separated them out a little bit, but that hasn't helped. The first man in was all was needed. With Kiwi down, here they come out of heaven. Good flash. Player down below, completely blinded up, spotted and taken down. And it's left to Captain. He's been surrounded entirely, and Cloud is quick to deal with him. That was a clean and clinical start to this round for Giants.
Yeah, It looked almost too easy. Now just leaving 2 players to try and break back into this one. Bear in mind the last map was dominant and FUT won both pistols, so it's not feeling like the greatest of starts. Of course, different map. They've got to try and reset. Flash through, gives an opportunity here. qRaxs at least able to take off one head, and MrFaliN is going to try and join up alongside him. Caught almost with a flash in hand, but hoodie's getting tagged low, even just trading 1-for-1, and just look at where the remaining players are, just stacked up together, getting ready for that double swing, and that time is ticking away. So much still to do here, a solo fight handed. Cloud just going to play on that clock though, something he does masterfully, not giving a single thing over to MrFaliN, knowing the time has gone.
This is looking like a full 5 push.
This is the thing, he's so aggressive. He's so aggressive with this operator.
What is this angle?
He doesn't even hit the shot. That's such a gamble. And because of him being so deep, the rest of the team are a little bit further away. MrFaliN almost just looking at buying for time. But the thing is, they haven't aggressively pushed off this. They're still methodically taking that heaven control, going through their own screen. Viper's pit's just going to shut down, and it's an instant trade. Now it's on to qRaxs to see what he can get. He gets nothing as well. This is just a round of just easy pickings for Giants, and they're going to struggle even just to clear heaven out.
Look at him running out of the pit as well, emerging from the shadows to deal that death blow to mojj. Only had a captain left. And look at him. Hoodie, you snaky boy, but he's caught this time around. The punish is in. Another player up here is expected. Good read from captain. Want them to do.
Seeker's out.
30 seconds left.
Cosmic Divide as well. It looks like this is going to be a hit in towards this B site. So much utility being thrown in. Showstopper as well to try and get them that entry, and it will. A decent trade to start with, but nukkye just still going.
They hadn't seen
Finally
qRaxs.
falling into the back. qRaxs though, as you said.
That flash is good. He's still alive somehow. Eventually dealt with, sure, but look, a little bit of a problem here for Fadinho. You ain't getting out of that one alive. B-side, but Giants have pulled a switcheroo. They're going to the other side of the map. Killjoy utility dealt with, but they haven't got rid of the op, and now look who bounces from the other side. A great bait and fantastic execution. They can still get Fadinho back up and online, and with that nade forcing the player out of heaven, I think we are going to have a 3v2.
That advantage quickly diminishes. Again, the time starting to tick low, and again, Fadinho is dead. mojj having a fantastic round. A 2 versus 2, make that a 3 versus 2 in their favor, but nukkye still standing. He's not going to get the kill this time out, and hoodie is left with 10 seconds to play with. Instantaneous flash to leave him in an awkward spot, but he's run out of time. There's not enough for him to get that plant down, and MrFaliN knows it. The fun thing about this map is I just know that Lothar's going to be pulling out one of his heat maps at some point, and it's just going to be, at some point,
No! No! What was that?
He's gone, well, hands first into heaven. There wasn't even a smoke or anything either. Like, if they put a smoke there and he does the same thing, I think it's fine. Oh, they don't know there's a man behind the wall. How does he get even one? Luckily, Kiwi is there to find instantaneous trades.
But it'll be a while since they've seen this kind of play.
It's definitely not easy. Already, the second the poison orb goes down, a snake bite goes down instead. Smoke's being utilized. Like, it is just so much being put into deter. Now on the other side, you're going to have control being attempted, but a grav well utilized by Rhyme, and you can't really push anymore if you're MrFaliN because you have the spike.
Poison's off.
There's the orb down, spotting the players behind it, but hoodie won't win the fight, and nobody close by to support him. That is B heaven control for the attackers. FUT making their way through. It's Cloud waiting for them. Good first shot, and now he can retreat into B main. A deep flash to confirm nobody is going to lurk up behind him, and that's good control and a good foothold for Giants to work from.
Yeah, this now becomes incredibly tough because you've got nowhere safe. You basically have to stay within the site. Heaven is the only other position, and you can see the push coming through from captaN. He's hoping he can catch someone on that rotation back through. Flash dodge, they actually don't clear it properly, and Cloud is going to come out with both. Now captaN, the only man remaining. No chance in that round, and well, 2 versus 0.
Who's he possibly healing? There we go. What a position, though. So they've pushed all the way through A, while FUT are entirely inside of B main. Versus Pistols as well, not a likely push to make happen. They've had A main lurks. Giants have lurked A main the majority of the rounds. And this lockdown, if anything, it just confirms they're making the right call. They're rotating into the right position. Snake bite to stop them on the way through. They're damaged, and here comes the flank.
actually not going to destroy the lockdown. He's just waiting to try and get in on that flank. Still, though, these pistols are doing so much. Kiwi again! He might not have been able to clutch out that last round, but he's up against Cloud. He's got an opportunity for revenge, and not this time. He's not going to get anything done. 11-6.
For nukkye, definitely a terrifying prospect, a back pocket play that they know they have to back up. And indeed, he's rotated his way around to A Heaven. He's in the right spot to get massive value in this round. 4 coming through on that smoke. Delayed a little by the nade. Nade is actually catching 2. Here comes the showstopper, and the show is very much over. A res here for qRaxs, but they're going to double peek this. Not a chance. As Giants steam up to 12.
Just not being pincered on. Fitino might actually catch a nice timing, but they pull out the gun. He's still, the ball actually saves him. qRaxs basically killed himself in a way, but luckily, Fitty is there to help. Turret down as well. Rhyme still a bit of a surprise factor. Almost very awkward with that Tiger being utilized. But even still, a 3v2, I'm not particularly confident.
Oh no, the pressure is on for FUT. That is for certain. They're trying to make a play in through spawn. The late wrap on Heaven. Got good control to fight from, but everybody is split up into 1v1s. It comes down to timing on some of these peaks, and Rhyme is the first to deal damage. Now the flank, caught behind the wall. Got to make noise or just wait it out, but they are now on the site. Okay, at least a nano. A nano has stopped them from defusing. It buys the extra time for the wall to break, but now they've seen him on the swing. mojj needs this kill. Up top, Cloud is so low, and there it is! Around Okay, well, they've at least given away that they're here. The wall going out. Hoody on 1, and nukkye's picked him out of the air. No chance for Kiwi. The heal on KAPTAN. How much will it really do?
No.
They're being picked apart on the way through. One at a time, they fall. Some fight left in them, at least. They'll keep a hold over this for now. The shorty down below is evaded. Rhyme has snuck his way through, still with that judge, and he's going to want to grab a bit of a better weapon up top.
That's the thing. This Cosmic Divide might actually help them. It's going to allow them to just take this control back into the site that they didn't have. Okay, maybe there's an angle or 2 they still have to clear. And then they even have one of their own if they really want to try and...
Out for the time being. They'll have to push through that. It could be uncomfortable, but not with the flash. They're dodging the flash, though, and well able to take that kill. Rhyme, though, has a chance now. Just 1 man left. They healed up KAPTAN.
There's this back corner that they're going to have to clear. They threw a flash in outside of A to maybe try and fake some of those players in, and it did work out initially, but Rhyme is doing a good job to delay them. Just sit on the edge of that lockdown. It's still a position that they need to clear, and actually, they're leaving it somewhat unchecked. A free kill for him, just 2 players standing. It's gonna have to be another clutch scenario. They don't have anything to play with, a free kill at least as they spam through.
And that's when they bring Fitino back online. There's just no easy way out of this. Still up against the 4 players on the other side. Flashes a ton. In fact, Fitino still has both of his. Playing through that Cosmic Divide could be dangerous. In fact, he just plays in front of it, takes down 1, leaves MrFaliN all alone, and fall he will. 13-11.